Hi, in this video we're going to talk about your motivating factors and what a new person is looking for. This is what's out there. So this video is going to point to whoever wants to be with you right now, Libra, the highest pointed sign, and I will call them out in this reading. I'm going to call out their sign, I'm going to call them out, and let's get started. For you, for the Libra watching, please and thank you. And also anybody that was drawn to this message because they are going back into dating and feeling a little bit better. I think I needed a little nap. We have one. Let's check if it's okay. 5 of Cups with lots of big, like these jars actually in California, like when my mom's stuff went into storage, lots of things like this, like big potted things. And I went to Home Depot today. 5 of Cups. So this person is, these are the motivating factors of you. 5 of Cups is about loss. Okay, it's mainly about loss. That's the first card. Let's see what else we got. Besides the 5 of Cups, what's motivating? 8 of Wands for them to message you. Temperance, you're at peace. This person feels that you are balanced or you're working your way towards balance. Also, like I wanted to mention with Temperance, it's Sagittarius, it's A.A. Michael, it's Archangel Michael energy. And what's funny is this is a card usually about protecting yourself. It's an angel-like energy, and it's only the cloak of an angel here, and the wings are in the back. It's just the clothing of an angel from Red Ferris. This is her deck that she came out with, I think, in 2019. In touch with your emotions. This is water signs. This is beginning with Cancer. Jupiter's transiting Cancer right now, and it's 4 degrees out, right? So if you have anything higher than 4 degrees in Cancer, you are feeling it. My whole moon sign is in Cancer. So I got sick today. If you guys noticed that, like earlier in the day, I think your body kind of tells you things as well. And I'm a Cancer moon, so my feelings area will be highlighted. Whereas, like, let's say you're a Cancer rising, you're gonna want to go act out your feelings because that's the outside of you. Okay. With me, I was very internal today, and I had a quiet day. The new moon is in one of my moon signs. If you don't have Cancer at all in your immediate places, look at your water. Look at anywhere where water falls, because Cancer is water. What can I say here? You're in touch. You could be known as like overly sensitive. Someone may have told you when you were smaller that you're a person that's very in touch with your feelings. You talk about it. You could be somebody that, as a small child, maybe you were reactive. And then as you got older, like you worked through it. Maybe through your dark night of the soul too. Okay? They admire these motivating factors. I would immediately go and say it's emotional because of the cups. And then Temperance kind of offsets it here with Archangel Michael. You're a very spiritual being. You know how to tap in. You use intuition to help you and to guide you. Some of these things too, like I'll give you an example. When you work through a breakup or when you work through a mishap with a person, misunderstanding, you tend to go spiritual with it instead of going and acting out. You are your higher self. And I think that's what it's saying is you always choose the higher ground for your motivating factors. Somebody sees that you're a 7 of Pentacles with this farmer. He's really cute. And the farmer here is just saying that he wears everything before he goes and gardens. He has a very heavy apron. He's holding grapes. Grapes are a sign of prosperity and working hard towards something. And the prosperity that grows from that 9 of Pentacles too usually uses grapes. And then he has a hat too, so he doesn't get burned by the sun. And we're in the summer months. July is going to be somewhat of a passionate month. There's 2 transits in July that you got to pay attention to, and I'll put them down below. July is going to be, that's a 7 too. July is a 7 month. That was pretty cool synchronicity right now. Jumps from the 7 to the 8. What did Libra communicate? The new person views your motivating factors as like you're talkative, because the 8 of Wands is being able to do that, being able to stand up for yourself and speak up. Like you definitely use this chakra quite a bit. Geminis, Libras, and Aquariuses do that. They use their voice for good. I have an Aquarius brother. He's really voicey. Like he loves to talk about cars, his life. And but I noticed as he aged into like his early 40s, he kind of stopped talking about his passions. And I don't know if that's like by a friend group silencing or not being able to Just be his real self. Be his authentic, most bright self. But usually air signs are good at that. That's why you have the Eight of Wands in motivating spaces in this reading. You could be, as a job, you could be a motivating speaker. Some of you have channels or platforms where you use it to talk to other people. And then Temperance here says that you have a nice calmness, like a nice calm cool. Somebody does enjoy that about you, because we're looking at why they like you in the first few steps with Red Fairy. Those 4 cards were Red Fairy Tarot. Temperance, 8 of Wands, 5 of Cups, emotional, 7 of Pentacles, you invest. I'm not sure if they view you as a creative, because the 7 of Pentacles can come up with new ideas every week. Like you could be a Jack and Jane of all trades, and your hand could be in many things. There's one particular thing you're focusing on these days, and we asked the tarot. Page of Swords is at the bottom. Queen of Cups. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. That's Cancer. You have 2 cards that flipped. Wheel of Fortune and the Strength card. Strength is big today, right? It came out so many times. Morning readings, other people. Kate's Regretless Life had this. I think even MJ did too. The 2 readers that I mentioned today. The 2 big ones. Okay, so their next communication is to run into you. Fate can sometimes mean that while dating Libra, I gotta push for it. The Wheel of Fortune says, I gotta make it happen. And this is now your person's cards. They're coming out as the Wheel of Fortune and Strength. 2 majors in their actions. That's what we see here. It's not like we have a minor arcana for them too, right? We have a Strength card and we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's one of the luckiest cards too when you Google. If you say, what is the luckiest card? It's the Wheel of Fortune. Obviously by its name and like other tenses it gives off, but it's a fate and destiny card. Strength. Okay, so this person needs courage to ask you out. I am talking about a new person today. Can I see anything else that wants to pop out for July and June? Anything that wants to pop out for July and June? 3 of Pentacles, they're working on a cake as friends. Golden Girls, they could almost be sisters, right? But this person maybe wants a creative project outside with you. This is my work card. It's not so much like always collaborating. This can happen at work. So you may have met them there, Libra. This is a coworker you have eyes for, or they met you there. 4 of Wands, a date. We're just missing one more and then it'll become a date in just a second. One more card. And it's either the King or the Queen of Wands. One of it is a court card when you get the date combo. 3, another like outing, 3 of Cups. In my pre-shuffle, 8 of Wands was in my pre-shuffle for this type of video. I did not ask for no contact. Okay, so this person wants to get you to go outside. 3 of Cups is Cancer and Venus. So very talkative, all about reunions. The Cancer and Venus look, like the look of the planet, is that it uses Venus's components. So when Cancer does become chatty, which is kind of hard for them too because they're a sheltering crab sign, right? When you finally get them to be in that element, that's when they open up to you. And that's what this person wants to do. Clarify the 3 of Cups with this new person. And did they meet Libra at work? King of Swords can mean yes, that they met you at work. Queen of Pentacles, they do believe that you have something of value in your hands, or that you own something of value in your hands. I could be talking to a Libra who lives by themselves and is a homeowner. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles. Holding back information. This person's holding back something. We'll find out. Clarify the 4 of Pentacles. New person, please. Clarify the new person. High Priestess. Okay, so the High Priestess is a Pisces. You have a lot of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces so far. Ace of Pentacles. Sometimes that rounds out the opportunity of a date. So it will go King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. That's usually like I'm about to ask you out. 6 of Pentacles. Being fair to you. This person wants to be fair. 6 of Pentacles with gifts. Regalos. I like to make it like a bilingual channel sometimes. I don't know if that's nerdy, but I like to be like bilingual and tell you guys like Spanish words. Queen of Wands, 7 of Cups, They feel like other people see you. They think that you deal with other people. That's a matter of choice. The Seven of Cups is also confusion. They're confused if you're single. And there goes our court card. There's the third date card right there. Somebody wants to get you to go out. You have to wait for it. Like, you cannot do a reading. You have to have the combo. And I already have it. So I have Queen of Wands, Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles makes the date. Sometimes you can have the Three of Cups in place of this card when you begin to read for yourself. I know a lot of you won't start channels, but a lot of you will read for people. You'll read for family. You have a deck at home. You're going to need that combo to even say that someone's coming toward another person. Okay. Another combo I want to do. Would you guys like a class about certain combos tomorrow? Like how to tell if someone's a friend? Or would you like that? Like above reviewing the cards all over again, would you like to learn about combos? Put it down in the comments and put an exclamation mark. Let's make it fun today. We'll put exclamation. Page of Cups, there's a past person with an apology. I think your communication style changed. A lot of you went way above the ascension bar. Your Eight of Wands changed, so now there's an old person that doesn't know how to communicate to you. And we spoke in no contact of somebody who is building up the courage. The whole thing of 1 and 2 today, no contact 1 and 2, was they need to build the courage. Knight of Cups. Some readers are getting the Knight of Wands in the hour. I'm getting the romantic one. Why is this showing up for my Libra collective? The Libra light people that came here today and the ones that have been with me for a long time. Ace of Swords, Five of Pentacles, the Page of Wands with the mom of Golden Girls, and she's wearing a fuchsia skirt. She's holding up the wand. It's taller than her. It's so cute. And her purse is all dainty too, like not to be ruined. The Emperor, I think I had a purse like, okay, that's a Libra distraction. That always happens to me. I'm sorry. Hierophant, I had a purse like that in the Philippines, or my dad would like bring back stuff from the Philippines. That's like a common gift that you'll get. And then we have the Emperor, and we also have the Death card. Now, what's interesting about this is Dorothy is in an archway, like the doorway is a portal. So I think they look at you as a transformed person. You have used all the rebirth techniques. Some of you feel like you've rebirthed too much, like maybe you've had to rebrand, become somebody new over time quite a bit. So this Emperor wants to reach out because of that. So we have an Aries gentleman. They would be in the new spot as well. This is not an old person. Someone could find that you're, like whenever you start something to Libras, it's a good idea. There is something in this reading about you being creative and you're able to showcase that in some way. It's almost like you're a business owner is the way it comes off in the reading. Business owner. I should have said that this morning too, because it's showing up again. Five of Cups, or Five of Pentacles with the P, sorry. Five of Pentacles left out. Does this person feel like they can't include themselves because they're new? What is their Knight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles about? So that combo is the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. It's Taurus and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Separate, right? You got to read them separate. But if you want to read it as also a combo, talking about one person, it's this person wants to make you happy. They have the resources. The Pentacle, there is something of value in his hands. And now you're getting the King and Queen of Pentacles again. And you have the King and Queen of Wands. That couple wanted to show up today, the two. So Queen and King of Pentacles, you had it in the no contact. King and Queen of Wands, you have here. And I don't know if it's saying that you both have something to offer each other, because one is attractive, the other couple is a financial couple, and they're stable. There might be an older King of Pentacles, Libra females that you let go of in the past. They could have been older than you because he's coming off like mighty older in age today, and he could be more mature, somebody you dealt with in the past. Do they want to return and come back as new? That's only possible if the cycle has renewed and both of you haven't spoken in a while. That's the only way in a reading it would make sense. If they stayed in your life and it was pretty consistent, like the friendship, they wouldn't be coming back as new. Okay? Knight of Wands, okay? So now I'm connecting with other readers. That's good. Sagittarius, 8 of Cups. They're afraid that you have a strong rejection game, that you're going to say no. Some of you are with someone now. They're going to ask to strengthen the relationship via a lot of dating to strengthen it and work on it, to work through any kinks or problems. I see the Four of Wands is them making plans and getting you out in the summer. So they'll take you to a lake or to a movie just to exercise that passion again. Okay? Because I definitely see here somebody that loves you and you could already be dating them. Four of Wands to the Queen of Wands. And they could want to revive the romance that way. We have the 6 of Cups. That's a past person. The past person's missing you guys a lot right now, collectively. And then also if you watch DM and DF readings, the main thing there is nostalgia. So what you want to do is watch DM and DF at the beginning of the week and then go watch for your independent signs, because you'll see how it hits your houses. Okay? That's what I do, and it's always spot on. Whenever I go watch for my Cancer house, my Capricorn, then the Libra, because I'm a Libra sun, I find out that it's actually it's a way to keep with the timeline. It's not necessarily that everything's going to happen to you. There's going to be a little tinge of it that's true, though. Okay? Because energy is energy. You can't fake it, recreate it. You can't do it over again. It's just going to happen in the timeline for some of us. And usually, if you notice, there's a little bit of it that happens to you in the timeline. Not the whole expansive story when a tarot reader tells a whole timeline, but a little bit of the story happens to you, even if it's a pinch of 30%. What is the Queen of Wands and the 6 of Cups? Hermit is a person who's alone. They claim to be single. They claim to be reaching out for your energy, divine feminine. I think divine masculines are getting their coin up. And there's something here about financially getting well. I might need to do a divine masculine tomorrow. 3 of Swords, bottom of the deck. Okay. Something flipped over and it scared me. What is this date that's coming up? If puberty hasn't struck again. That's a date. Date. What is the date that's coming up? 4 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. Appearance. Okay, so when this card comes out, it's somebody that is getting in better shape with their physical appearance and also wants to appear. Because you see at the bottom, it says appearance. Maybe appearing to you, wanting to impress the Empress. The 10 of Cups can also be that you are a physical wish, that if they could dream up a person, you're that person. The 10 of Cups is their ideal. You could look like what they want, okay, Libra, because we're a very Venus sign. Beauty is a big thing in our directive as people, so I think that they view you as, I don't know, you're like a dream to them. It's very dreamy. Look. And I'm not trying to sell you on pictures or anything, but look how dreamy. There's something about your appearance and that you fit the bill for them. What else is in their emotions here and now? Active love is here and now for this person. So they either have to ask soon or forever this goes away. It's just how the universe works. Active love, self-preservation. They feel like you're quiet at times with them. Let's go here. Why do they feel like Libra's kind of a hermit too? Because they're saying that you're like that as well. Wheel of Fortune. You're destined to go on this date or know each other. And this new person wants to have a glance at that with the carousel. Some of you might be meeting at a festival, or this might happen around corn dogs and games and a fair. That's July-ish. July, August. July 4th. Maybe there's a festival in town around that time, Independence Day. Oh my God, I think this is talking about July 4th. Am I doing this right? Yes, because the Page of Wands would actually be the question, will you go out with me? Are you comfortable enough to have this first date? Okay, clarify what they're concerned about. Queen of, if you're going to say yes. That's so cute that it ended with that Queen of Swords. It's all about your response. So this was called Motivating Factors and what this person likes about you. And we broke it down in a couple of, I'm going to do a reading rundown for this one because we broke it down in cubbies. We went 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll see ya. Next reading up next is, should we talk about the date? Do you guys want to do that? Because I'm in this office for another hour, so I can do bonus to this one. I'll see ya.